funny, when we used to have the doors open, girls would come in and ask for an application. It's funny. He did this painting of my face. I think it's in Susie's office. Susie keeps it in her office. It's like a big head of mine. The guys always come in with like powdered donuts and hit my mustache, or it looks like I got blown.
Biker shit.
And it was the roof. None of this. All the brick and all the build out. We did all of that. We came in and built it all out.
What was it before?
It was a glass shop. It was an automotive glass shop. You drive in the back door, and then there was a door here. We took over this building first. I think it's 3,500 square feet or something. And in like 2 months, we realized, man, we need way. But I came from 900 feet, so my shop was 500 yards down the street.
Basically a garage with a bathroom.
Yeah, we got it done.
Did you build it out like this right when you moved in?
Yeah, we did this when we first took over the building. We did all this. We built all the walls. There's a second story in some areas.
What year did you move in here?
I think 1998, I think, because I was just finishing Prodigy. I finished Prodigy in this shop. I was just finishing. That was my third Open Roadster Show champion. I was just finishing that.
We stayed wide open during the COVID.
Yeah.
We just ran it, but I mean, nobody was coming by. The streets were empty. Like, we owned Phoenix at the time.
Yeah.
We were burning the streets down on motorcycles.
The bar was closed.
The bars were closed. That was the best thing that ever happened in the motorcycle industry. Made so much money during COVID.
Yeah, there was a lot of people playing with their motorcycles. We were super busy too, but we had like 30 plus employees then.
Jeez.
And it was.
That's a lot to deal with.
It was. Yeah, we were so worried about it just coming through the shop. And it was so funny when they finally a couple years in, when they finally said, okay, you can have a Christmas party, you can do it. So we had our Christmas party. We kept COVID out here. Nobody got sick. We kept COVID out here the whole time. We had the Christmas party. Everybody got COVID.
Yeah. I got a real bad one.
It was really funny. Yeah.
I brought a sweatshirt and a leather and everything just in case. Because last time we rode with Paul, we ended up running through the snow the whole time.
Yeah. Just you guys are here on a lucky day. This is probably a 30-year-old build and a friend of mine in town, the Brownings, own that. They own a lot of my bikes, but they own this bike, which is really fun. But that's the bike that blew the flames. It's got a big flamethrower on it. Yeah, that bike will throw. This is 2001. Yeah, 2001, 2002 is when we did the build off.
Because there's nothing else, we'd watch over and over again. I'd study every aspect of every little thing, trying to
find it where he's
that's
with
where it
like
all
Indian
started.
Larry,
I
like
watched
the
all those
competition.
episodes. So it's really small. Like I clutched up wheelie, sat it down, plowed into the wall.
On a customer's bike.
On a customer's bike. Ground into the show. Gave the whole front end on the bike.
Yeah, I've already decided that you're not riding my Diablo.
Yeah, I was like, my bad, bro. I guess I'll build you a new front end.
The motor's brand new. I'm like, no, I'm not gonna.
Oh, we rode. The new 25 Softail was like 120 foot-pound stock.
No kidding.
Yeah.
That 131 right out of the crate, 145 horsepower and 155 foot-pounds of torque. I didn't touch it. I didn't do anything.
More than you ever need.
No, it's great. I just rode it for the first time yesterday. I took it out and put some gas in it. So today we'll be doing break-in miles today. It's got 6 miles on it or something.
I do that real soft revs on their burnout break-in miles.
Is that what you do?
Well, on the new bikes, on my real soft. On my own motors that I build, I break them in for like a nice 500 to 1,000 miles.
Yeah, I like to do that too.
Yeah, I break them in soft. But.
How long did you spend? The whole bike?
30 days.
30 days.
30 days, start to finish. Yep.
And how much of it was out of a catalog or nothing?
Nothing. The whole thing is handmade.
You did everything.
Frame, tank, sheet metal, swing arm, exhaust. The motor came. The motor was TP. Things here are more production. We still have a small fab shop to do the custom stuff we do, but so there was every corner there was another guy doing another job. Someone's doing the fenders, someone's doing the tank, someone's doing the frame, or
Incredible.
Yeah, it was crazy.
This is when bike building was bike building.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. I think it's more like, myself included, we're more assemblers these days than like the art piece days or.
I think they're coming back.
I hope so.
Yeah.
This is why I got into it, like the custom
handmade
handmade
stuff.
stuff.
Oh, yeah.
I try to build as much stuff as I can myself on the bikes, but like when you're customizing a Harley, like how much can you really build? You can stretch some things here, you can do some stuff there, but building a frame, building a custom tank, all those stuff. It doesn't.
We still do it all the time. You know, so
Yeah.
we should twin cams.
Let's take a photo of this thing, all of us, real quick.
Anyway, this is our little shipping department. It's where we pack and ship all day. The guys spend most of their days outside because they're loading pallets and stuff like that. Most of everything that goes out of here now is our distribution partners like that. Last time we rode together, we were coming through Missoula, and we were running through Missoula so bad that they shut down Main Street. The sheriff had pulled us over and hung out with them for an hour and had a good time. One of the guys like went into a liquor store and bought a case of beer. That's Susie. She's the boss. This is packaging, slogan, and then back there is it's time to come and spend the night at my house. And so I brought her upstairs, and she went in the bathroom to freshen up. And I ran in the closet and I grabbed that picture and I spread the curtains and I hung it up. So, like it was a shrine to myself. And she comes out and I'm laying on the bed, just how you doing?
But you know who you're dealing with.
She was. You could just see her going like looking at it, like what the fuck? That was so funny. Do you guys know Tank? Tank Bill? He does. You ever see these? He does these things. This is something he made for me for the Monkey Bar. We have a bar in Deadwood called the Monkey Bar, and this is a palm frond. It's a leaf of a plum tree.
No.
Yeah. He carves these. Yeah, he carves these things out of it.
Yeah.
Did the remake of that bike. So when I see the remake, so Mickey, when I lived in LA, he was he was at bike nights
Sounds
and
like
he
one
was
of his
just
first
there.
movies right there.
I don't know if it was his first movie or not, but he was just a local LA color thing.
What year?
Oh my God! So
90s.
it's gotta be
That Harley-Davidson
late 80s,
Marlboro
early
Man,
90s.
Beyond the Law, and Stone Cold. Those are the movies to watch. Seen Beyond the
Yeah.
Law?
Oh, yeah. Uh-huh.
That was a true story about the club world here in Phoenix in the 90s. Charlie Sheen, a great classic. If you work for me, you have to watch those three movies. And Conan the Barbarian, so you know what it is to be a man.
Wow.
A bunch of junky parts, and this is the first round of custom bike I ever built.
Really? What year?
1987, 88,
Wow.
something like that. So, but this was built from all those parts that were in that truck that the guy brought.
Really?
Yeah. When I was going through MMI, our instructor would let us work on projects after hours and stuff, and because they had us all taking apart Honda motors and stuff like that. So this is me with that bike, my little milk mustache. My bed sheet is hanging behind me in my garage. So I did. I called them up, signed up, put my room in a U-Haul, threw my cat on the dashboard, drove here and moved here. That's when I moved here. Yeah, I moved here to go to MMI, and I just never left. We're gonna break it in.
Right on. Exciting.
Break it in the right way.
Yeah.
Unlimited.
Yeah.
No, don't do that. I keep saying that. Don't do that.
I'm
If you're
excited.
at home, don't do that. Don't do what we do. Do what we say.
Yeah.
I came from the chopper world. Like Paul was a big influence. I came from this style, and I kind of want to go back to those roots a little bit.
I built the whole bike from like a tail light. I found it was
Yeah.
sloppy. I was like, this has to be on my motorcycle.
Yeah.
Hang it from the ceiling from a string and build the whole rest of the bike underneath it. I've done crazier stuff than that.
You leave the bar at midnight, you hit a pothole and your headlight bounces down the road. Or you hit a pothole and your fender blows off and it sucks your shirt into the tire and then you're wearing a tube top the rest of the way home. Feels, like I've kind of missed that life, that luxurious chopper life. Those shoes are-
Well, let's fix this bike and let's go on the road.
Let's go.
Yeah.